Hi everybody, this is two OGs hooking and stitching island style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island, New Brunswick, Canada, in the Bay of Fundy. And I am reshooting this for the second time because I left the Yeti setting on Demon Voice. So the whole video was in Demon Voice. I have to get better using this equipment. You all know I just got new video equipment. Oh, I can't believe I gotta redo this. So the package is open for the Happy Mail. Okay, so we're going to go through the Happy Meal. It was an order from Temu. I jumped on the Temu wagon train, went down the rabbit hole, put a small order in. I put a small one in this morning. A lot of these things are for making stitch markers and for making up Notion gift packs for giveaways and Happy Mail. So let's get on with it. This was the bag that it came in. It was shipped on... When was it shipped? It doesn't say when it was shipped. Yes, it does. It was shipped on March 5th, it looks like. March 5th at 13:51. So, I will show you what I got. The first thing I got is I got another pack of safety pin stitch markers because I keep losing mine, and I use these in a lot of things like that. I have like multiple repeats up. I have lots of stitch markers I use, but these ones are light when I'm using a fine weight yarn, and it doesn't pull the stitches when I'm knitting. So I got that. Then I got some buttons. Okay, first ones I got were sheep buttons, and I'll split these up. I'm going to be splitting these up into packs to put in for giveaway packs, but they're little sheep buttons. Oh boy, I'm just not really good at showing these, or am I? Little sheep buttons. Then I got some little unicorns and my signature nautical themed buttons. There's an anchor, a ship's wheel, a compass, sailboat, one that looks like a ferry. So these will be split up into packs, probably 5 packs, 4 packs. I'm not sure how many buttons I'll put in the pack, but I got those. Then I got these are for stitch markers. I got some things to make stitch markers. I got some 18mm dragon's eyes. They're cabochons. Everybody seems to like the stitch markers that I make with these. So I've got to order some 18mm cabochon dishes to put these in, because I glue them into there and then I attach them onto whether it is a lever back or just a ring for knitting. So be looking for these, because what I'm going to be doing is making sets and putting them up on my Ko-Fi shop and listing them on my community tab for sale. Nothing really expensive, but you know, everybody can use stitch markers, plus I give them away. Then I got 2 packs of these, and these are peaches. I thought they were cute. They're peaches. They're glass peaches. I think they're glass. Yeah, they're glass. So I got 2 packages of the peaches. Then for my crocheters, I got these to put on to add to stitch markers. They're letters to show what size hook you have. Now, not all of these letters are used for hooks. Like you got X-net. I might just throw them on just to have an extra little dangly decoration on the project you're using them on. Like X could be used for X marks the spot, whatever. But I got some of these. Then I got a couple of these pair of folding scissors. Turn this way. Folding scissors to put in Notions packs. I got 4 of these. They are the tape measures. We can never have enough of these. A lot of times, I have probably half a dozen of these tape measures, as well as the traditional, regular long tape, what they call a body tape measure. But you have one on each one of your projects that requires you to measure from time to time, crochet or knit for 15 centimeters or 6 inches or whatever. This way you have one on each one of your projects, so you're not always hunting for stitch markers. So these will be in future giveaways. I got 2 green, one like a vintage rose, and the other one is like a steel blue. So that's some of those. I also got some self-threaded. These are self-threading needles. For those of us that are getting older and having trouble with our eyes, they are like a little split in the top. They're almost like a latch hook, and you just put your thread up through there, and you can sew. These are a sharp tip needle. You can use them for sewing, or you can also use them for weaving in your ends. You just have to. These ones here are probably for the thinner, 1/2 yarn. And last but not least, I got 2 of these. They're llama. It's a lunch bag, but I thought this would make a great little project bag for socks, a hat, something small project, or you could use this to put like your crochet hooks in if you're traveling, and all your notions that you'll need. Cable needles, tape measure, stitch markers, scissors, stitch holders, whatever. But I thought they'd be great for a small project. So that's what I got for my Temu order, and I have another one I placed this morning with some other little items in it, and I just thought it'd be a lot of fun. Over here I have the new setup, well, the starting of the setup for a tutorial, because I'm going to do a tutorial this morning on the cable series. I do only have one of the lights out, and I think it's making it a little bit brighter in here. It is some echo, because you all know, as I put up on the group yesterday, as well as the community tab, craft room do-over. So all the yarn's out of here with the exception of what's in the closet, and I have a 9 cube storage unit that has yarn in it, which will all be reorganized, and I've got one over here that's 9 that I have stacked on there, just some stuff right now until I put some shelves up. Next week I am having the I think it's a 12, anywhere from 15 to 20 cubes that got magnetic doors in the front, that's going to go on this wall, which is where I'm going to put some yarn in, mostly probably all cakes. Get my cakes in there, and it'll help with the echoing in here. And then on the corner it's got a 45-degree angle of shelves, which I can put my needles, my hooks, my Fiona jars, stuff like that, so then I can clean the top of that off. All the yarn is in my bedroom. I have those big canvas, they're soft, like a tote, zipper tote. I'm going to be going through all of that, taking pictures, putting it up on my stash on Ravelry. I've been wanting to do that for 3 years, but I'm finally going to try to do it. While I'm doing that, I'm going to make up some mystery boxes, which will be offered for sale on my community tab and on my Ko-Fi shop. And we'll discuss that in a later video when I get it done, and I'll show the mystery boxes. We'll talk about the details and stuff like that, or deets as they say today, but I say details. I feel funny saying all that, adorbs and all that stuff. It's just not me. If it's your thing, hey, go for it. I also received a postcard from the lovely Barbara Leanhard. She's our family member that lives on a sailboat, and she is a big supporter of a lot of us, and I love when I get her postcards. Now, I'm not going to read what was on it because it's personal to me. Very lovely note, but I always love her postcard she sends me. Sometimes has manatees on it, what have you, but I love it. She is a yaya as well as a family member on the channel here. So Barbara, thank you very much, and thank you for the beautiful words. Other than that, I have to work tonight. I'm on for the next 4 days. I'm off Sunday and Monday, so probably Sunday, sometime I'll try to schedule it. I will probably do a live. Now, also, we have the gift away for the butterfly project bag / lunch bag. They make great project bags, and besides that, they're watertight on the inside. So if the bag outside the bag gets wet, your yarn isn't going to get wet. And I just and there'll be some other little things in there. There might be a skein of yarn or some notions or what have you. I still have to get. I have 3 packages to mail out this week. I've got a small box of yarn. It's going to the States for the winner from the birthday party that Bailey put on for Tank. I have 1 set of stitch markers, but the person that won the stitch markers also won the crochet pack on the live that I did this week. So, Rose, I will be getting that out to you, and then I have 1 going to Bailey. So those are the last 3 packages I have to mail out, and then later this month I've got to mail out my Happy Mail Advent project. I've got to put pictures up of the squares that Darlene made for me for January and February, and she got her squares, and we actually did a live opening together. Last year my partner was mi amica, Christina from Bella Uncinetto, who's now living in Sicily. I'm so jealous. But and I'll put all this in the description box below, any channels I mentioned. You see right there, that white. That is an amigurumi I'm doing, and I'll show that in a whips video. I'm delving into amigurumi. I'm also got some patterns for knitting amigurumi. And I had pre-ordered a book from Amazon. It was called Mythical Creatures, and I think it's by Megan Ladd. Don't quote me on that, but I got a message this morning that it's mailed out, so I've been waiting for it. And it's dragons and griffins and phoenix. Oh, it's unicorns. So I'm thinking that the Amis, because I got grandkids, also they make great gifts, and come Christmas time, craft sale. So that's all I pretty much have for this video. I've got to get busy and get my tutorial done, which we all know that takes a little bit of time, and hopefully now this time I don't have a demon voice, because I checked before I went into this whole video. I do apologize for having to do this a second time, but I'll check that setting and get this mic so when it turns on, you hear my voice, not the evil demon voice. We did that just to be funny when we were doing the live, and then I couldn't figure out how to get it back. So remember, hug, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. Sunshine is to flowers like smiles are to humanity. Here's bye for now from Deer Island. I hope you're staying safe, healthy, happy. You're doing what it is that makes you happy. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a great day.